What is up, guys? Jake here with the next Vainglory video, and as you can see, I am on solo queue and playing some Taka. I've just sort of been going back to my roots lately, playing a lot of Taka. This match is not actually representative of my Taka skills. I played pretty bad, but I thought it was an interesting match because of the comeback that takes place. You'll see which way it goes. But, started off normal. I got a scarf with a Catherine, and actually we charged with an Arden, going up against a Catherine, Ringo, and Kestrel, which right now is a very tough comp, almost what you would call a meta comp at this point. Goes very well. So knew it was going to be a tough one at the start, and I really wasn't even going to try to engage at all early. I mean, I wanted to get my buy there. You see, I just bought, and I'm out of there. Arden just dragging him down. I was really sort of worried about him going back over there. I was pinging him saying, don't do it. Just stay away, go home and shop, which is a lot of times what you need to do. Just get your stuff. Don't try to shop there if you're outgunned early game on the compositions like we are here. Kestrel, strongest early game hero that there is, period, the end. You don't want to go toe-to-toe. So luckily, they didn't actually push the jungle, which I think they should have if it was me on Kestrel, or actually I can't play Kestrel, but if it was my team on Kestrel, I would want them to push. Right here, they caught us in the jungle, that's what I'm talking about. But this rotation by Scarf right here was beautiful. I mean, actually saved us from not probably dying and them probably taking our entire jungle. So he rotates down. We just make a nice showing, show them that we're all three there. They fall back, and he goes back to his lane. So props to you, Scarf. Excellent rotation. And again, you saved our butts there. Right back down to the jungle, doing our thing, getting farmed up. I do actually prefer Taka on crystal power these days, but I'm very comfortable playing him on weapon power, so it's not something that bothers me. But I do like him on crystal power better. I got my boots, got some attack speed, and now just heading towards that Sorrow Blade. So right here, they catch us in the jungle again, but again, Catherine. Early game, guys, if you can target down that support, they're not tanky. Look how quickly she's going down there, almost getting her down. Just finally had to jump past Kestrel to try to get it done. Those glimmer shots coming in, and watch the jukes right here. Oh my goodness, broke some ankles. Ooh, the jukes. Anyways, all three of them were on top of me, breathing down my neck. Probably one of my better plays all game. So unfortunately, it wasn't even an offensive move. It was just getting away. But oh, that was pretty funny. Did juke the pants off of him, and then went right back to with Arden, met up, and started farming up again. So all is looking pretty good at this point. It starts to turn a little south here, though. You'll see in just a moment. Go back, try to get enough to buy my heavy steel. Just got it. And then right there, try to get over to Kestrel. No, I can take him down pretty quick. The chunk damage right there. But he does get back. I mean, he goes invis. But a couple more swings and almost having got my boots up. Didn't need them. Got him down, used my boots just to get away from Catherine because I am like one shot from death. Wanted to get out of the fight for sure. They stuck with it and pushed him back up towards their turret. Wanted Arden to do a little tanking for me here. Just grab a little at least of their, didn't want to do that at all. But he went ahead and made the play, made the call. So, that's part of solo queue. I've told you guys before, even if someone's doing something stupid, might turn out okay, just like I did. You do it as a team instead of me just falling back and not helping out and try not to die. Because if they'd engaged there, I was dead meat. You always just sort of go with it, ride and die as a team when you're in the solo queue. It's the best bet you've got. I did get a little frustrated with Arden a little later in the game here. You'll see what I'm talking about. But just come over, saw their fronts were up, grab those. I'm saving up for that Sorrow Blade, so I need about 200 more gold. Come up, was going to try to get a gank on Ringo there, but he sort of falls back down. I was going to grab him there, and oh, here they are, all three of them. They get stunned. So I'm trying to get away. Then the Hellfire Brew comes, and unfortunately, right here is where I got a little frustrated. Right at the start of that fight, Arden vanguarded himself. Had he vanguarded me, I would have probably lived through that because I almost lived through it anyways. He gave me a little bit of life, a little bit of shield, and I'd have been fine. But he vanguarded himself, and he was a little bit of a selfish Arden throughout the match that way, if you ask me. So there's the Sorrow Blade. You had to wait 1 second to get the gold for it. Grab that. So I got a bit of a power spike here. Come back down and start to grab my jungle, waiting for Arden to get a first hit on it, give him a little bit of experience and gold. And then we started heading in at 7 minutes. I wish we'd have waited another minute there, but okay, no big deal. At 7 minutes, grabbed our minion mine. Pretty good payout there. Trying to grab some more defense to deal with that glimmer shot from that Kestrel is just so annoying. Oh, it drives me crazy. Coming up to the lane here, he sees me from the scout mine, but just go ahead and put a little poke on him. But man, look at the damages coming. That was a dumb flip back. I don't know why I did it. Almost cost me my life, but I think I get away here. Yeah. or it actually saved me a little bit there, so that was nice. Um, Not sure why I flipped back into that fight there. I think I was just trying to move the other direction. It just didn't happen. Go back down, heal up. Luckily, escape there. Just starting to, right here's where it starts to get a little frustrating for me, and I'm making mistakes. I make some bad plays. That was just the start of it, I think. There. So let's see. What am I looking for here? Yeah, it's right here. This is a dumb play. And I guess what happened is so many times in this match I thought, okay, I'm going to be all right because I'm going to invis in. But that Catherine had scout mines everywhere. Every bush I entered had a scout mine in it. Actually, this was a pretty good fight for us here. But every bush I entered had a scout mine in it, and which is smart. Nothing. It's just the way you should play against the Taka. Actually, I think right here we were doing pretty good, and then from here it starts turning a little bit south. At least for me, I start making bad plays. I don't know if I got a little bit too cocky or just frustrated or what. I was having a rough night, basically, I think is what it was. And I don't know about you guys, when that happens, I sort of, you make bad decisions sometimes. So I saw how much damage Ringo was dealing with that crystal power build, and so I grabbed a little bit of shield for him and some more attack speed. I've got my Star Blade, just want to go defense, and I've got the attack speed, and from there I think I go towards a monocle is what I'll normally go through on this build. Again, this is not one of those fights where I told you guys that I just don't think a breaking point or anything like that is as useful as just going really burst damage, because these guys don't last that long. Right there, saw Ringo going to the top and tried to take him out solo. Look at that. And then that one shot, one kill hit me, and I was pretty much done from there. Kestrel just took me out. Ultimate coming in from Scarf does get Kestrel taken down, but that is the gist of it. Right there, so close to dying from that. Actually, I think he did die from that Hellfire Brew. But Ringo went down, and it was just a 2 for 3 basically there in their favor. So back down into the jungle. Oh, see, I'm sorry, Arden didn't go down. I thought he went down there. 2 for 2. Back down to the jungle. Again, Catherine stuns me up, but we are, she's still not too tanky in my opinion to where I can't take her down. But again, that was the bad play. But also I got kind of frustrated there because my Arden just left me. I mean, he's down there at the shop shopping here. So I don't know that I would have died there had he not just been, Black Friday in it. So a little, then he just goes on his way about placing scout traps and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe that was my fault. Maybe it was his. Maybe it was both. Back up and at it again. I don't think I bought anything there. I don't think I farmed any in the meantime. So just grabbing some farm. Really, I think probably just not even waiting for him to hit him now because I'm mad at him, I guess. Right there, get a shot onto Kestrel, some good damage, and then I guess they got fountains already because he was almost dead and just kept coming back. And then I was slowed down. I think one of them either has a frost burn. I think it's actually that Ringo probably got a frost burn. He Hellfire Brews me again, and I die yet again. So this is when the frustration is really starting to set in. Not getting hardly any farm, starting to get some death stacking up on top of me. And then Scarf coming back up in the lane. I think that gauntlet, I'm not sure if that was a good gauntlet there. I didn't actually get to see it, but they did take out Ringo, so maybe it was. Right here, just trying to grab some of those lane minions. They're almost dead anyways. Then another wave comes, so I think, why not? Again, probably some frustration setting in here, but I didn't want that to push into our turret anyways. So grab that right there. I did not want to fight them whatsoever. Arden is almost dead. He should probably be back at the house getting healed up, but we get our farm on. Probably nothing up in the lane for Scarf because I did push that wave. So again, that might have been a little bit of a bad move, but I was needing some farm, I felt like, I guess. And sometimes in solo queue, you just got to do it. And then right here, he's way overextended. I'm just sort of hanging out trying to see if we can catch someone one-on-one, but maybe I should have stayed and died with him. I'm not sure what the thumbs up was. I mean, what was I to do against that? They come out, he was half-life, and they were all three there. Then again, this Arden, again, I think it's a bad call there. There's nothing we can do. We're probably not going to take him 2-on-3. Of course, he did have I think he might have candied that minion. But they take us out, and he splits up from me. He should have been in between me and Kestrel, blocking, trying to keep his jungle carry alive. Instead, he runs into their jungle. Again, scout mines everywhere. They know exactly where he's at. He's getting hit by the scout mines. Finally ends up just dying. But I think that's the wrong play on a support role, is to peel off from your jungle, stay in between them and the enemy. That's what you do. You body block everything, and you give them a chance to at least live. Much more important for your carry, whether it be laner or jungle, to live than the support. So let's see. Right here, we'll come back down. I see they're there taking the front, so I do not want to engage them. They had just pretty much cleared our whole jungle, so nothing up, nothing to do really besides wait, and they are just continually engaging. And again, I don't want these fights right here. I don't, and this is where the frustration came from. But when your team engages, you go. That's just the way it is. Again, you might turn one around, you might get lucky, catch him off guard or something like that. But I do not want to be fighting right now. But apparently, Arden and Scarf do. But this is the outcome. We get pretty much whipped. Actually, a 1-for-1. But we were licking our wounds and trying to get back here. Back up we go. Let's see, what am I saving for? Actually, I'm going for that monocle here, and I've got about almost 900 gold, so getting relatively close. Take out the minion mine, grab it back, and then let's see, come back up to the front there. And again, the right on top of us, there's the Hellfire Brew onto Scarf. Go ahead and do ultimate onto Ringo, and I knew I had him dead. And Kestrel, flying in that arrow, but right there, just right in my face, a couple of glimmer shots. It hurts so bad. Then right here again, Arden just sort of bailing on me. He doesn't give me a Vanguard there. See how much difference that makes. When he gives me that Vanguard, we get the kill, and I just run away here, trying my best not to die. Arden again should be peeling off, not bringing the enemy to me, but going somewhere else. But he does finally stop and just sort of slow her down. I get away, and I pick up the monocle. So now we're starting to get to where we might have a little bit of a chance to get a little bit of a power spike here. More damage coming their way, and the fights are pretty close at this point as it is. So just grab my backs up, farming my way forward, just trying to make sure they're not grabbing all of our farm and starving us out here. You got to continue to farm during late game too. Scarf's got his wave there. I think I took those. I can't remember. I think I was mad. Again, I don't remember, but it was a rough night, and there was a lot of matches that were making me mad. And again, here I thought I was going to sneak up and check that bush. It was stupid. It was my fault. She's had scout traps in every bush all game long. So right here, get Hellfire Brewed again. We've got to run. I was trying to tell him just to get out of there, just get back to the turret. They do stop, I think, and turn around and fight here. He drops the gauntlet. Maybe he grabbed one of them. I'm not sure. I wasn't going in. No chance. But yeah, again, that was my fault. Just shouldn't have done that. And then right here, I don't know what was happening, but it's like I thought they I didn't realize they were just sort of sitting there waiting. I assumed they knew that they would have been in the bush, or I don't know. I don't know what I thought. I walk in, face check the bush, and just get rolled. So I'm down. I get a 25-second break to collect my thoughts. So right here, I'm telling them they're probably on the Kraken. They need to go try to grab that, but they weren't. So, time to get out, back out a little bit there. I am back up trying to get back with my team. And right here, I think they do come in on an engage, and I jump onto Kestrel in the back there. Or excuse me, that was Ringo in the back. Take him out. But here comes the ultimate from Scarf. Right there, some good damage, but Catherine stuns him out of it. And then we get the kill onto Kestrel. And then from there, take Catherine out, get the ace. Now we're in pretty good shape. Even though we're down 2 turrets, I believe 2 turrets, maybe just one. Yeah, just 1 turret. Down a turret and pretty much behind on farm, if you ask me. We do grab the Kraken up. I go up and start trying to push this lane and get to that first turret, get it out of the way to where we can push a little bit deeper. Burn this down pretty quick. Scarf comes up and helps. And right there, before the Kraken even starts getting hit, we've got 1 turret down. I get hit with another Hellfire Brew, 683. God, it's a great way to start a fight. And it's taking away on me, doing even more damage. But right here, come in. Get the ultimate onto Ringo, take him out. There's a nice gauntlet right there by Arden. I'll give him that. Come in, put a few shots onto Catherine, take her out, and now waiting for him to reappear. Boom, take out Kestrel, and that is the ace. Run away here to get out of the range of that turret. Just check and see how much time we've got. 30 seconds. We've got a full Kraken for the most part. We are going to push for a match here, clearly. Just waiting for him to get out in front. Arden should have been running right up there and taking that first turret. But we waited, take out of that one, and we get the next turret, and I knew we were going to be close here, so I just, as soon as I see them up, I just invis to try to get away, make them start hitting Arden, or make a decision to hit Arden at least, then come in a few shots, and boom, the vein. So pretty good comeback there, I think. Like I said, I was making some bad plays. This is not how I normally play Taka, but, everybody has bad matches, I suppose. Looking at the builds here, you got Ringo on the other team going with the alternating current, the shattered glass, and the broken myths are going very heavy crystal power. A little bit of armor defense. I'm assuming that was to defend against me, diving in the backs there. Catherine going with a breaking point. Now, why Catherine would go with a breaking point over an aftershock, I'm not sure. That's what she did. Then Kestrel obviously going Sorrowblade, a monocle, and a Serpent's Mask. I'm not sure if Serpent's Mask really the move there, but it's all right. Probably on another Sorrowblade or another monocle, he'd have been doing more damage. Our Scarf went with a Frostburn, a Shattered Glass, and looks like he was probably going for a Broken Myth there, but did not get to it. He got the Clockwork too, so that's interesting. Our Arden went with a Warhorn with a Fountain, and he looks like he was building towards a Crucible. Didn't quite get there. I went with a Sorrow Blade, then just got some defense, and then got that Monocle, and I felt like that was plenty of damage. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, just sort of going back to my roots on Taka, and I am enjoying. I think a lot of people have sort of forgotten how to play against him. But this Catherine did a pretty good job getting that contraption and putting down those scout traps everywhere, flare and all that good stuff. She did it as good as she could have. So hope you guys liked the video. Until next time, Jake, doing my best to help you guys suck less.